What's up, YouTube? Judah on the Truth, back at you with another video. Y'all please excuse me and please forgive me. I know it's been a little minute since I uploaded anything, a couple shorts. I know it's been a little minute, but I got another one to the channel. K10 85 LS swap on some big ass mud tires. Just like you country boys will like it down south. Maybe up north, but I doubt it though, but you guys really do need it. So guys, I ain't gonna keep you guys long. Give you a little backstory on this truck real fast. Back about 4 years ago, did a 5.3 stage 2 cam with a 700R transmission for my uncle. He bought the engine from some local junkyard, but it ended up, it always had a little chirp in the engine when you start it. You know what I mean, a little choo 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 choo. So he drove it about 6-7 months, and it finally got worse. So I haven't did nothing to the engine. I just had another block. We took it to the shop and just had the guy rebuild it. This is actually the old one, guys. Dirt Daubers got it covered up. I might break it down, see what's going on with it. Probably rod bearing, could be a cam bearing, but I doubt that because the cam seemed pretty good up in it when I took it out, because we had to reuse that cam because that cam didn't even have 500 miles on it, give or take. But end up having one rebuilt, went through it, and finally dropped it in. Excuse me guys, still in the cleanup stage. Haven't started it yet. We had a brand new starter on it, but I tried to crank it about an hour ago, but it just still trying to crank. So I got to unplug the battery in order for it to turn off. Luckily, I didn't have the fuel pump hooked up. So I like to oil my system up before I actually crank it and get all the oil up in there when I do the brand new oil pump and all this stuff. But yeah, guys, this is what we got. Nothing fancy, nothing major. Just a plain Jane old country truck. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's a set of 35s, guys. It might be 33s. Really can't remember for sure on what he got. Back row, heels, and bottom. Can't beat it, guys. Gotta love it. We country for real down here in the South. Nice truck, guys. Got a little protector on the cover. He had the seats did several years ago. Just didn't want to mess them up. I don't know how good you guys can see that. He really need to redo the headliner, but it'll work for him. He did it himself. But yeah, on this one, we did a electric foot pedal instead of the cable. Guys, when you guys be doing these swaps, I know everybody say the same thing. Get you a good tuner. And this is true, because I'm going to tell you, the tuner that I use, man, he a good guy, but he cannot do nothing with no drive-by cable. So I tell all my customers, I honestly prefer drive-by-wire, because when it get finished, he ready to rock and roll. It's perfect with the island and everything. I don't know how good you guys, again, can see that, but it's been cut from the truck pedal, and we added this from this truck. So basically what I did, guys, y'all bear with me. This rod is from this truck. This piece right here, that's from like a 0345. So basically, I cut it, drill a hole, and I get my boy, JB Customs. He usually weld them up for me because I don't know how to weld, but I know how to spend money to weld. And basically just bolt it, hook everything up. And when it starts, it should be a beautiful sound, guys. Beautiful sound. You guys know what I'm gonna say. I like to do all my swaps the same way. Right there going inside the wall. It got a garment. I like to run them straight in behind the dash. Computer sitting on top. This computer is not going nowhere. Fuse box with them relays bolted to the side. Not going nowhere. Got it held in pretty good with one bolt, self-tapper. It's not moving, guys. So I just take the rest, zip tie them wires up, put the glove box back on. Had to cut the glove box in order to give it clearance, basically on this part right here. And we ready to rock and roll again. Like I say, guys, he came a long way with this truck. He's not just trying to do nothing major with it. Basically just keep it like it is, do a little driving with it, that's all. But I know with the 700R and the 5.3, the last setup it had, it did good, guys, I'm not gonna lie. But when you're on the interstate doing about 60 or 70 and you hit it, it just wasn't enough get up and go power at all. So we had to come back and we had to mate it. And I don't even know if you guys can really see this good. .4L60 transmission. Bolted to the factory 208 transfer case. Everything is looking good. Drive shaft is in there good. Everything bolted. So right now, guys, only problem I got right now. Okay, guys, my bad. I had a phone call. Like I was saying, the only problem that I got right now on this right here is a vehicle speed sensor plug. And usually on the two-wheel drives, it goes on the tail shaft housing. But since this is a 208 transfer case from the older version, this ain't ran off electronics. It's cable driven. So basically now I gotta call up Summit, get a decoder box to integrate it together so I can make the vehicle speed sensor work so it'll shift out. A lot of people say it'll shift without it, and some people say it stalls and the shift points be bad, incorrect. So basically I just have to plug this in. Right up there where the cable is. I'm gonna have to work that out. Put it on. It really ain't a lot of room, but I'm just gonna have to do my best. And that cable go to the speedometer, and basically the speedometer will still work since this is cable driven, because it's a piece that screws into what the cable screw into on the back of the 208. And then it got two wires coming off of it, so basically I can still hook the cable to it, then come off with the wires, tap in, and I'm good to roll. But guys, right now, everything is somewhat secured. I'm gonna try to give it the first start, guys. Over checking everything. All the vacuum hoses hooked up. I don't know if some of you guys know this, maybe some of you guys don't. Right here is a piece that you can actually cut off and slide a nipple on. It give air. And going right here, this rubber hose is a vacuum hose that go to an actuator on the inside. And that right there operates like the AC, make it blow out the vents good and hard. You guys take that into consideration, because I see some of the trucks, you guys don't get no detailed video on helping people out. But yeah, I guess everything hooked up. Don't know if the gauges are gonna work. That was working last time, but then he said the oil gauge it stopped working. I see it's maxed out, but I don't think it's gonna work because it's an older sender unit. I had my fuel pump coming on, but the gauge don't got no resistance. Like I say, it was working the first time when I did it. Then he said it stopped working, basically because of low oil pressure. So let's start it up. Either it's gonna hold or fold. And again, another starter situation. He had bought 2 starters, guys. Bought 2 starters off eBay. They were cheap starter years ago. To be exact, I want to say it was about 20, if it wasn't 2020, 2021. And this starter, the Bendix, that's exactly what it was doing. And I had a second starter, but when you turn the key, all it do is just turn over and stay crunked. But like I say, luckily I didn't have the fuel pump relay hooked up to hurt anything, which I doubt it would have hurt anything anyway. So I'm gonna have to call him, and he's gonna have to get another starter on the way. Look like we're at a standstill, guys. Until next time, signing out.